Yo, seeing if this works. How do I can't find my link. What's the link for the stream? I have no idea. Thanks, Dylan. I wish I knew what the stream link was. Hey, yeah, I don't know the link. I was thinking that we could do some charts or something. Yeah. All right, well, let's do a chart or something. I sound sexier live. Oh my god. Whatever. All right, you guys are crazy. Let's take a look at the chart. Somebody give me a chart to look at. Driss? We're not doing Driss. I'd say we would do ALRT, but that thing is just launched like crazy. So, let's see, ENPH. All right, let's take let's take a look at ENPH then. All right, I'm not gonna be able to see my chat while I do this very well, so sorry if I missed something. What you guys are saying. So, what is it? ENPH. All right. So obviously I know nothing about this. So let's see. So we got our daily up here. Well, it looks good right now. You can't see the latest daily candle. It's gray over there. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see, 151. It's not too expensive for a lot of people. Let's zoom out here on this daily. Got like an angry cat thing going here. That's kind of nice. Okay. So it looks like it basically rock bottomed out as much as it could. This kind of looks similar to the DCTH chart actually. Let's see here. Yeah, no, this looks pretty good actually. It's been a lot stronger than a lot of trends would normally like to hold though. I can go ahead and already say that. But let's pull up some indicators and go from there. We'll do our basic ones. Let's do the stochastic and the chond. Let's see here. All right. So yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I saw that line, guys, when it was going up like that. Hey, what's up, Chris Parisi? But yeah, it's that's a pretty strong trend to hold. Whenever you see something that's that high of a degree of an angle, you can be pretty sure it's gonna come back down, which you can tell already because of this this gray candle here. It's already gonna come back down and retest. Hard to say immediately what it's gonna retest to, but we do have some nice little supports here and some nice little supports here. But yeah, in terms of the stochastic momentum and the chon, definitely overbought right now. Let's check it out on the 60-minute though. What's up, Mighty Millions? All right, let's see here on the 60-minute. The C on the 60-minute, you have buy signal on the stochastic momentum, and the chon isn't oversold, so completely different. Completely different. So it's hard to say because you leveled out here on the 60-minute, but that daily chart, it does look very suspicious to me. This leveling out here is nice though, that we didn't get on the daily chart. I like that because this easily could have just kept going down, like so easily, based on the daily chart. Let's check out the RSI and stuff really quick as well. And then we're going to do another chart after this one. So you guys kind of tell me what you guys want to hear, and I'll do another chart too. So let's pull up that RSI really quick. And let's do the Elder Ray as well. So yeah, I mean, like the RSI looks good as well. It's not too high, and the Elder Ray also looks pretty good too. We got, you know, bull power going up over the top here. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's a really, on the daily trend, I don't like it at all, in terms of jumping in right now. But on the hourly, it doesn't look as scary, and on the 30-minute, it doesn't look as scary as well. So I think that I would honestly just wait and see what happens, just off this quick look, because we had a ton of buy volume. It's kind of leveled off, and yeah, it's a little scary to me to see this big of a peak. But if you look at this dip here, it did try to retest trend, and I think that's what it's going to try to do. So let's look at that trend really quick before we do another chart. All right. Yeah, so this looks kind of like DCTH does, how it's kind of just whining, sine waving, and getting that unnatural peak and coming back. Or I'm sorry, XXII, I'm sorry. Looks kind of like that chart does. If we can actually pull it up, see what I mean? Look, it looks almost exactly like XXII. And XXII, as you can see, did some dippage there. I see almost exactly the same thing. So yeah, I would just wait a little bit. It's going to dip some more, in my opinion. I think it's going to dip back into this trend line. I'm not sure how fast, but it's going to dip, and I don't know how far, but it will. I mean, you might even be talking about back to the 144 or yeah. Keep an eye out for 147 to 144. That's what I would do. All right, what's the next chart, guys? We can do another one. Let me check the Discord chat. Do you really want Driss? Oh, BIOA. Hold on. No, I promised somebody BIOA. Okay, I was on the Discord there. Okay, yeah, I'll do BIOA. That's what we'll do. Ooh, not so bad. That looks kind of nice. I immediately like this in terms of just a quick glance. Volume seems to be pretty steady. Must have had some good PR around here or something. That was a big increase. Let's look at the daily. That's nice. I kind of like that. Let's see, kind of stagnant that day. We closed lower than we opened here today, but volume was green. Yeah, no, this looks pretty good. I actually kind of want to fib this out on the 30 or the 15. Let's do it on the 30-minute. Does it tell me how many people are even here? I wonder if they can. Oh, 13 people? Hey guys, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, let's check out this trend. I like this chart, how it looks so far. Yeah, that snapped exactly to what we wanted. That was nice. And if somebody wants to be awesome and post the live stream thing on Stocktwits or something, that'd be cool too. You don't have to though. What's up, Ray? Let's see here. So that looks really good. It's staying really nicely above this trend here, and it's just staying right in this fan blade. It did test below here, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go down. That just means that it's testing. Let's see. I really like that though so far. I'm actually getting kind of interested in this one just off this little bit here. Hold on. Okay, so the stochastic is at basically a sell, but it's not. The stock price hasn't been crashing before it got to the sell. It just kind of leveled off. So that's not so bad. And the Chond is actually going upward. So we're getting some upward momentum. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that looks good on the 30-minute. Let's see how it looks on the daily. Yeah, so daily it's showing us a little overbought, which makes sense because we did have 3 green days in a row. Let's go back to the 30-minute. I don't know. I want to say that it actually might just keep going a little horizontal tomorrow so far. Let's pull up, let's also pull up our pivot points here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it is pretty out of range for what it has been doing for a long time. But yeah, as you can see, it mostly rides in the supports. Doesn't really try to test out too often. So I wish I knew what was going on. Oh, thanks, Ray. I really appreciate that. So something happened here. If anybody knows in chat, that'd be awesome. If anybody knows what happened on the 12th that made this start jumping like this, that'd be really awesome. Oh, you gained $1,300 today? Awesome, dude. That's really good news. I love shit like that. Thank you for telling me. That's really cool. So yeah, so it's definitely in an unnatural state for the stock itself, but I don't know why it jumped up. We need to learn why it jumped up. Let me actually go in my browser and see if we can find a filing or something for it. I guess you guys probably want to see it, what I'm doing. I'm just searching for the SEC filings. For BioAmber is apparently the name of this company. That site never loads properly. Yeah, let's see what happened on the 12th here. Got a 13G. Okay, let's see what they're talking about. Citizenship, place. Cayman Islands. So this is talking about the ownership of shares that people have in different locations. Okay, that's a lot of shares. Okay. So I guess just people like the amount of institutional ownership is what's going on? I don't know if anybody can clarify that for me more. I don't want to waste too much time just looking at a website. But yeah, whatever happened with that filing, people like it. I think it needs to cool down a little bit just based off the sell signal and that and everything. But it definitely could keep going horizontal tomorrow. Yeah, I don't really have much to say other than that, man. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't be too scared of any major dips or anything. It's like really high up out of support range, but it looks pretty healthy. The stair stepping is really nice and solid. It rises horizontal, and it's just kind of doing its next cooling off. So I would just kind of wait till you get another buy signal, and maybe hop in then. Maybe it'll dip a little bit more, kind of like XXI has been doing. But yeah, this chart looks pretty good. I don't see anything very much wrong with it. Good find. I was in BW and got out yesterday, no doubt. That's from today. Oh, from Argentina. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't have Facebook though. Sorry about that. Or else I would definitely hit you up on Facebook. But Um, oh, do I get commission? No, I'm doing this all for free right now. This is just because I like doing charts and stuff for you guys. So, I think if I get like a few more thousand YouTube views, I might get ad revenue soon or something, but I don't have any monetization or anything set up yet. Some people want me to though, so I'm working on it. Um, but yeah, I can look at BW. Yeah, we need another chart to look at, so let's keep on going. Okay, so I'd actually pulled up BW before apparently because I have all this going on. Um, I didn't realize that I looked at BW before, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what I was doing here. I think I was probably on the daily. Okay, so I looked at this stock last on August 23rd because if I did a middle point for something like that, that's probably where I was. And so check it out. Wow, that's pretty cool. So this fib line I made on August 23rd, it's still staying with it. That's pretty nice. Really interesting. We don't need this one in the back anymore because we're in the future now. But yeah, it's holding trend very nicely. I don't see anything wrong with it right now. It's very nice and smooth. It's a little overbought right now, so it may retest a little bit, but this also looks pretty good as well. The Chan is kind of slowing down. It's a little overbought there, but let's go on our 60-minute. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's just kind of doing a little cyclical, trailing it around, little sine wavy sort of action. Let's see. I kind of want to do an arc on this one actually. My gut, I'm getting a little bit of a fib arc feeling. Let's say from down here to yeah, okay. All right, so if you look at that, it works with this fib arc pretty well. Test right here, ride, test right here, ride. And then it's kind of hanging in the zone. So it's actually a good sign because it's approaching. Not only is it approaching the edge of this arc where we clicked, but it fits there to show that this fits, and that means movement probably pretty soon, whether up or down. I can't say yet. But if you look at our fib arc fin or our fib fans going this way, see how it's riding under it, and the circle is kind of working for it here. That gives me a good indication that a bigger type of change is coming soon than these last few days. I don't know which direction necessarily, but from the looks of it, it might be going up, at least on the 60-minute chart, because you can see here, this is starting to slow down its descent, start turning back upward, and the Chand is as well. And if we pull up the RSI, I bet you it's pretty much smack in the middle. Yep, there it is. Pretty close to the middle. It's at like 56, only 6 points away from the middle, so that's really nice. And let's also look at the Elder Ray. Let's see what the bull and bears are doing. Okay, wow. So it's had some great bullish action for a while. Look at this, guys. I mean, it was very bearish back here, but it didn't like slam except for right there. And it's just been building up. So since like August 24th, it's been pretty much mostly bull power. That's really nice. You can't argue with that, honestly. That looks really good. Let me get this fib out of the way. So yeah, I think this looks pretty solid actually. If I was looking to buy this stock, I would honestly be pretty happy with jumping in pretty soon, if not right now, because this is just slow, steady climb, and it's kind of at a lower aspect of this trend. So if you're looking to hop in for a swing, I mean, I would be looking at holding it for probably a month or so. I mean, this is August 23rd to like September 20th, and it's gone up. How far has this gone up? I mean, we're at 161 here, and we closed at 348 today. So that's like $1.50. That's almost 100% growth in 1 month. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this one. I wouldn't tell you to jump out or be scared or anything. All right, so what do we got next? We got Sin or PGH. All right, which one do you want? I'll do either. I'm gonna go grab a drink, so when I come back, let me know which one you want. It's literally gonna take me just 1 second. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, no problem, Ambrosio. Hey, Lubru, which one do you want? Do you want Sin? Okay. All right, cool. I forget there's a delay. All right, so yeah, let's pull up Sin. Oh, okay. This actually looks like another pretty good chart as well, guys. You guys are bringing us some pretty nice ones that I haven't seen before. This is cool. Yeah, immediately bull power looks great on this. Tons of positive action. This is great. Had a little bit of a retest here of when it came up from all of this. That's nice. This was a nice price rejection right here. We'll zoom out a bit further. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, actually, I want to see like a 6-month. Okay. So we had a huge drop back in November of last year. Looks like almost a reverse split or dilution drop because of how sharp it was. I don't know for sure, of course, because I haven't seen it before, but that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like it's been dealing with that for most of the year, and just now it's trying to recover out of that. Yeah, if you look at this peak here, right here at the most recent one, at this dollar, that's retesting a point way back in January 5th. So we're reaching some pretty good levels actually from where it was all year. It would make me a little nervous to buy right now after this initial look, just because of how sharp this was. It's like basically vertical. But when stocks do that, they either keep going vertical for a while or it just stops. You know what I mean? So it's hard to tell. It depends on what the catalyst was that started doing this. How great the news was, or if it's just happening. Can you guys, Lubru or Michael Murphy, can you tell me if there was news on the 15th or the 14th that would have moved this, or if this is just happening right now? That'll help my decision a lot here. But let's get the Elder Ray out of the way, and actually even the volume underlay. And let's get our simple moving average. So you're riding above the simple 50. That's nice, which is done before just for a little bit, but now it's even like more extreme. That looks good. Do I see a forward moving trend, or are we at the top? That's part of why I'd like to know if there was news or something in the last couple of days, because it depends on why it's going up this sharply right now. But let me see what's going on with our lovely buddies here over here. Okay, so MACD is actually on the daily here. MACD is showing a bigger divergence away. So I actually think it could keep going up just based on the MACD right here. If that was starting to curve back towards the bottom, the white line towards the red line, I'd be a little bit more worried. But since it's actually diverging away the last 2 days and the price is going up, that's pretty good. The Chond and the stochastic momentum are a bit hot for me though. I'd be a little worried about that, but I've seen, You know, I've seen these go way higher on other stocks and it'd be just fine. Um, let's compare that to the 60-minute. Yeah, so you're actually on the 60-minute, you're about to get another buy signal on the stochastic momentum, and this is almost reset because when it's positive 50, that's when it's overbought. So it's almost reset to not being overbought as well. So on the 60-minute, it looks a little better. The MACD not as good because it's coming back towards this, but I think that you might actually see. I think it could still go forward and still go up actually off this initial look. Um, let's try to chart this out a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we're just doing a basic kind of channel, seeing what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of approaching the top of the trend it's been in. They closed 12 milk. I think you meant like million, like in debt or. Yeah, if they close some debt off, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, it's approaching kind of the top of its upward channel that it's been going in anyway. But if it has such good news, it makes sense, right? But I'm actually really liking this chart a bit. It looks pretty good. I want to do a retrace of this and see if we can get anything out of that. Let's see here. So yeah, you can see we did a retrace right here in the past. 12 closed mill on convertible preferred stock financing. Okay. So we got this back here, and it's testing these circles very well. Went right here, it kind of fought it for a while, went up, kind of fought that one, went up. So it's kind of actually broken out of this retracement already. It's kind of starting its own new trend, which is very good, and it's upward trend as well. Let's see here. Let's do our fib fan on this. About like that. Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Um, the fact that it's a little under right here is kind of nice because you don't want it to be perfect on the trend the whole time. It needs to go a little above, a little below, all of that. But I do think this has some more forward-looking positiveness to it. I don't see anything that's scary or jumping out at me too much. It is a lot of green in a row, and it is very sharp. So don't be surprised if it does just stay horizontal to build support at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if it's now that it does that. I would honestly, though, if not investing. Alright, can you hear me again? Can you hear me again? Let me know if you can. I know there's a delay, so it'll take a second. Hello, hello. Hopefully it's working. Okay, cool. Alright, so basically how I ended this one when you guys lost me is I was saying if you look when it goes up, it always checks back with itself. So I would look for the next point where it checks back from itself and then buy in on the next dip. That's personally what I would do. But yeah, I mean, Murphy, you might keep the uptrend. Like you said, I can't be 100% for sure. It's just this is such a strong launch that I just feel like it's got to retrace it somewhat. So. No, no sound. I'm getting sound on my end. Sound should be working. Yeah, is there anything you guys want to see or like besides just a chart or something you would like me to try to explain? Okay, PGH. Okay. Let's check out PGH real quick. All right, what do we got here? Let's go back to the daily chart. All right, this one's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, so this looks kind of like a price rejection at the bottom here. This may be seeing a new life based off this initial look here. Let's pull up our horizontal. My more-in movers? What's a more-in mover? Let's see. So it did go down and retest some levels in January, but it didn't dip as hard as it did back here where it was. So this has been, oh, morning. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about that. So that's actually nice. I like seeing this price rejection and the build up after dipping so hard for so long. I don't know what's been going on with the stock, but it definitely has been on a crazy downtrend. I'm assuming lots of bag holders exist in this stock. And I don't mean that negatively, just like it's going to happen when it's been going down that long. But it looks like you have a nice little cup and handle kind of forming here. And yeah, it looks like a definite price rejection. Let's see. Let's do another fib fan. I'd like to see, because this trend is pretty nice, nicely solid down like this. Yeah, that's pretty close. Probably more like, yeah, it's probably more correct. It's kind of on the lower fan blades there. But yeah, no, this is nice. This is going to take, I think, just because of how long it's been going down, I think it's going to take some work for it to really start launching again. Because, I mean, you're going to have to fill in all of this, and you're going to have to fill in all of this gap-wise. And, but this is nice, though. It does seem to be dipping kind of hard each time back to this retracement, though, this trend line. So I would want to watch the next few days and make sure that it doesn't keep testing down like this. Because if it keeps testing down, even though it's up on our tops, if it keeps testing down, that's a sign that it's probably going to keep going down, even though it's got a nice little recovery here. because this recovery, if you look, is not that long. It's only since August 17th. So you gotta be a little wary, but let's go on a little bit shorter of a time frame and see how it would look for like a swing trade. Let's go to like the 60-minute. Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like it broke out of the downward channel, but it's just that it was so long of a downward channel that like, it's just a lot to recover still, in my opinion. But this looks, if we look here on the 60-minute, it's looking pretty good actually. This is more recent. Hey, what's up, Roberts? Um, let's see here. Yeah, that's about right. So this is actually pretty nice. It's tested this lower fib zone twice, and it's recovered both times. And it's doing the nice little sine wavy action around it. So yeah, I mean, it looks a lot better from the August 17th on when it started this recovery. I like that a lot actually. And let's do an arc over this. Okay. So yeah, you can see if I bet if I move this. No, we wanted it at this peak. There we go. So yeah, there we go. You can see where it follows these arc trends right here. It really followed it hard here. So yeah, what I would do is just keep watching it, but I would try to buy it on its next little dip. What did it close at? 70 cents. So it closed at the lower end here. I think that's actually a pretty good point to start thinking about buying. Maybe a little bit lower, like 60 something cents. But it's actually not looking too bad on this chart here. Let me pull up my horizontal. Yeah, I'd be careful of it testing back to like 68 or so, but that's not that bad from 70. But I don't think it should actually really go too far below 68, because look at this, we got top here, bust through here, bust through here. So it's really had a lot of action around this price point. It might be time for it to move on back up. I like the trend it's doing. I like this dip here that it was like, because you got this crazy peak, right? But it came back down. I'm glad it came back down because crazy peaks like that aren't always that good. So yeah, I would try to buy between 68 and 70 cents. Maybe wait and see a little bit longer, see if you can get lower around 65, but there's definitely no guarantee that'll happen. But yeah, this chart looks pretty good in terms of the recent recovery. I would like to see it keep on this trend and actually retest up to 80 cents. I think it's definitely possible for you guys to see 80 cents again. Not sure how quickly, like maybe more, around like October, 5th or 6th or something. But I think that you can definitely trend your way up like that. Maybe October 15th. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. I can dig it. It's not the worst chart I've seen. Oh, you want me to do DCTH? I did a whole Oh shoot. My dad's watching, guys. What's up, old man? That's funny. Okay. You want me to do DCTH though? I did a whole 30 minutes on it, but we can take a look at it. Actually, let's see here. I mean, there's a DCTH how we ended up, so it's kind of a mess. But no, I'd just probably refer you to the video, honestly, Tiger Boy, because it'd be hard for me to go back and redo all of that. What's going on with Phase 3? We don't know yet. They just had PR today about their filtration system for all the results in Europe, and it was really good. And the only reason they failed in America was because of the filter, and now their filter has 95.4% efficiency. which I think should be very good. So we'll see how it goes if it rushes it. But I don't really know. But yeah, no, I definitely try to watch that video, Tiger Boy. It'd probably explain a little better than I can do on the live stream right now. What was that, Jeffrey? ENVV? All right, let's take a look at ENVV. So this looks pretty similar to the one that we just looked at, actually. It has a nice price rejection. Yeah, it looks pretty stable. Let's go to our daily. Oh, wowza. What happened here? Jeffrey, what happened in July? We need to know what happened with this. This is crazy. Did they like kill somebody? This is nuts. Like that immediately turned me off of the whole chart. Like any of this recovery right now, I'm scared of immediately. Like what was going on here? I mean short term, I mean I don't even know where to go. Let's see here. Yeah, let's pull up our studies and just kind of go from there. Oh, you don't have any data on it? You just found it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's kind of spooky, that drop right there. But I mean, we do have a buy signal on the MACD on the daily, back on the 15th. So that gives technical reason for it to be bouncing back up. Let's pull up our pivot points. Let's see what it's been doing. Okay. So it is still in the support zone, even with this recovery. And to be fair, after this drop, if you look at the pivots, it was way out of normal range there. But what the heck pumped it up like that? I have no idea, but that's just a crazy pump and dump. Like that's just, if you want to know what a pump and dump looks like, that's it right there. And it's a sharp angle, and then just bam. That's a pump and dump right there. I would be worried of another one of those. But I really don't know. It's such a weird chart. But it's definitely now stable like it was beforehand. And I don't know. That's such a long downtrend though. Let's see what our arc looks like if we retrace this. So you're kind of in the dead man zone is what I've been calling this. And that's generally when things will start recovering, when you're just kind of in this middle circle. So I don't know. I would just watch this one and see what happens. I would not be confident. Not yet anyway. Let's look at the volume. Yeah, I mean, you've had 4 days of buy volume, which is nice. Your stochastics shooting up. You got a buy signal on the MACD. So, I mean, your indicators are looking okay. Pull up our elder A. Yeah, you've had a ton of bear power going on, but it's just now flipped over into bull power. Just now. In the last 2 days. So honestly, your technicals are giving a good buy signal, but the chart itself long term is spooky, but you could probably get a nice swing play out of it. I would just maybe look for a red day or two, try to find a dip and then buy in. Don't try to chase it because you don't know when it's going to start dipping again at this rate, especially because the main trend has just been down. Like, I would just assume it's going to retrace back down. I don't really know. That's kind of a scary chart. But is there typically a time frame for pump and dumps? It just depends. It really just depends on the psychology of the stock. I've seen it take weeks, and then the dumping take like a day. I've seen, a pump and a dump in 1 day. Like, it just kind of depends. So, but this one is kind of spooky. But if you are bent on getting into it, just wait for a dip and see what you can do with a short swing play, in my opinion. That's just what I would try to do anyway. Not that I'd necessarily be successful at it, but that's what I would try to do. Oh, thanks, Ambrosio, man. That's really, really nice of you, dude. Let's see. So we got the next one I saw is SDRL. Let's take a look at SDRL. Yeah, no problem, Jeffrey. Not a problem at all, dude. Nah, you guys are awesome. I just appreciate you guys even watching. It's honestly just going to be a test, but since people tuned in, I was like, shoot, let's keep going. Why not? All right, so we got the daily up for SDRL. This looks kind of sporadic and all over the place. It also has a general downtrend. It looks like what's been going on for a while now. Yeah. All right, later, Michael. Yeah, and again, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know with the company or anything like that. So this is just only chart, looking at the chart and indicators and stuff, guys. So please don't buy and sell just because of what I'm saying on here. Please make sure to do the research of all their filings and PR and everything like that. Just remember that. Okay? Don't do anything solely off what you hear me say. That's recipe for failure. Recipe for failure. Let's see here. But yeah, just looking at this, I don't necessarily like it too much. This whole recovery, because normally if it's going down, it's going to recover nicely. From what I've seen, the ones that we've looked at, it's going to be like a nice like V shape away from it. And this has just been kind of like jumping around like a jumping bean. Like it's not really a nice trend upwards that you can really map out yet. I would want to see I would want to see at least a week or two of some solid, just steady trend before I even would want to map this out, to be honest with you. I'm just not liking how this looks at all. I just don't see anything building up or like wanting to keep this out of this downtrend, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at, let's see here. Well, I saw MBOT earlier, even though it's the most recent post. Somebody said it before too, so I'll take a quick look at MBOT as well. Okay. Okay, so this has been pretty flat after going down, which is better than just going down, right? So let's see here. Yeah, so it's not a super strong recovery yet because these candles are so big. It's not just like a nice steady flow. It seems like to really not know what price it wants to be, just based off my initial reaction. So I'm gonna honestly even just not have to do much on this before I would say I would want to see it test that level already. Like just after this quick look, I'd want to see it test $1.56 before I'd be interested again. Because it's just been too much of a downtrend. Maybe even, I mean, the top of this one, when we got like $1.41, even that would be a little better than where we're at right now, to be honest with you. But let's go on the 60-minute and see if I see anything better. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's going up now, but it's still just kind of messy. If you want to play it just based on this last block here, you may want to see if it retests down here at this dip about 150, 149. That's what I would do, because I think it can continue this up just based on this little bit of a look. Let's see this going down here. So, I mean, that's an pretty extreme dip that it was on. Yeah. Seems to be wanting to test back down on this lower thing right here. I would honestly try to get in around 149 or so or lower, just because of how long it's been going down, and it doesn't seem to really have a successful escape from this downtrend yet. 'Cause even on this one, it retested so fast. And right here, it went up, but it became a mess. There's nothing solid saying it's going up, up, up. I'd want to see a more steady trend on this one. Hey, what's up, moving to St. Thomas? Yeah, I wouldn't move to St. Thomas right now either. It'd be probably not a smart idea. Let's see what's next. AEMD. Yeah, we can take a quick look at that. Let's see here. All right, I'm probably gonna only do a couple more guys. I'll do this one and then Bizun, and then I'll probably be done for the night. I didn't plan on even streaming this long, honestly. It's already almost been an hour, so. But I really appreciate you guys watching, like for real. I might actually try to do this some more nights when I'm not tired and feeling good. Definitely since I'm not sick anymore, thank goodness. Well, mostly not sick, I guess. This one, I don't like just immediately. No offense. It doesn't look good. We had just some random spike, a huge jump, and then ever since that, this looks like another pump and dump. The reason I say that is because it shot up so high, people are like, oh, it's going to keep going, let me get some of that. They bought in, and the slow decline is just people slowly selling their bags. That's exactly what this looks like to me. I've seen it before. Yeah, this just looks like wait till it goes back down to here, see what happens. Because it's probably going to. I mean, look at this. I bet the volume's really low on this stock. Yeah, look at that. No volume. Yeah, this is not good. Don't buy this. I never just straight up say don't buy something, but this doesn't look good at all. I would not want to play this. Yeah, I would wait until there's a lot of volume and a lot more positivity going on in this stock, personally. Awesome, Libru. All right, so last one we're gonna look at right now, guys. Let's look at Bizun. Okay, a healthier looking chart. That's good. Yeah, see, this looks a lot better than the last few we've been looking at. We had a nice little bowl. It's continuing up after this dip. Yeah, and even this bowl, when it went back down, it didn't retest its low lows that it was at. I mean, the lowest you went here, and it's still on an uptrend over here. And so we filled this gap because it went up here, kind of rode around, and then now that gap is filled again. It's done it twice. And at the highest peak here where it would have retested, it broke and kept going. That's nice. I'm actually liking this one. This looks good so far. Let's pull up some indicators though and see, because it's kind of peaked and it's going back down. So it may be the start of one of these other retracements, like right here. So let's pull up our MACD and our... Yeah, MACD is just shooting straight down, shooting straight down, shooting straight down. Yeah, this is going to be retesting some lows. I would wait on this one. It's a strong chart, definitely a strong chart. In terms of like what it's been doing since like June, July. But it's definitely going to be retracing, doing something like this. Maybe not as hard, but I would wait until those indicators start flipping up again, and it looks like it's going to be on an upturn because, like I said, it's just been going up and up and up, and it's got to retrace a little bit at some point. It just always happens. Do I know where it will retrace? No, not necessarily. But I mean, that's a pretty heavy trend line to hold. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, honestly, where this came up right here, this trend line, I think it's gonna get to some point on there. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go back down to like 37, maybe even $36, something like that. Let's see if we can get kind of a reverse trend going the other way. Or actually, you know what? Let's do a Fibonacci just straight. Do that from the peak here down to the bottom. Yeah, see, look, even the fib retracement. So my key point would be around 34.90. See if it retraces to something around there, and then look for your indicators to start flipping upwards from there. That's just a basic quick look at it, but I think it's definitely going to be retracing first. Yeah, up to maybe even $4 down, $3 down from now. So yeah, keep an eye out on the 34.90 range, something like that, and you should be good from there. Let me know though how it goes. Remind me to look at this one again. I kind of like this chart. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, yeah, for tuning in and stuff. I'm gonna be on the Discord channel and whatnot for tonight for a little bit. So if you guys want to ask some questions there and whatnot, or talk DCTH, there'll be plenty of us on there. So again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It's really fun to do this for the first time, and we'll try to do some more of them every few days or something like that. I mean, as long as you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. But yeah, and XXII, that one's pretty fun, man. Let's hope it holds $3. I really hope it does for you guys. I think it needs to for like a week or so, but enjoy those vids, and yeah, it was awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna stop the stream now, but again, get on Discord or Stocktwits, whatever, hit me up, and usually do at least 1 or 2 request charts a day in a video, so just let me know what you guys want there, and then I'll try to do some more live streams. Maybe tomorrow as well, we'll see, I don't know. Just depends on how tired I am after work tomorrow, so have a good night, guys. Thanks again.